Hello darlings, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys something that I wanted to share with you guys for quite some time now, and this is how I do these easy DIY nails that last me for a month. So if you guys would like to see that, just please keep watching. I'm starting off by ensuring that my nails are nicely prepped. So I went ahead off camera and filed my nails in a nice shape, and then I'm going in now with this cuticle pusher and I'm pushing back my cuticles. So if you have a nail pusher, you can go ahead and use that, but I wanted to make this video completely beginner friendly, so I'm using this pusher with a rubber tip, which is a lot more gentle on your cuticles. After pushing back my cuticle, I'm just going ahead with my nipper and clipping off the hangnails and the dead cuticles. So I'm not going in and doing a thorough cleanup, I'm just focusing on what is very visible to the eyes. Now I'm taking this emery board and I am buffing the top of my nails. So I'm gently doing that. I'm not going to go hard on it, but I'm buffing all the areas that the nail is going to be covering to ensure that there is no moisture left on the nail. This is a very important step in ensuring that your nails will last the entire month. If you do not want your nails to last so long, so say for example you want them to last only 2 weeks, depending on how well you care them, you would need to skip this step. And you guys might realize by now that it's a bit awkward for me to film doing my nails, because as you guys notice, my hands are out of frame quite a few times. This is the second time I'm filming this video. I filmed it 1 month ago when I did last month's nails, but when I was editing I realized that some of the clips were either too dark, or I was too often out of frame, or my hand was blocking it, because I'm just not so used to filming it or catching it from the right angle when I'm doing my nails. So it was kind of a challenge getting this set up right to ensure that you guys could see exactly what I'm doing. But I think this video came out a lot better than the last one, but it was still a bit of a struggle in terms of doing the nails the way that I would normally do it and still capturing all the details for you guys. After buffing my natural nails, I'm just going ahead and removing the dust from my nails. Now the nails that I'll be using today are these nails that I bought on Amazon, and I paid like about €10 for these, or maybe less, for the entire pack, and it's a pack with 500 nails in it. So yeah, you get a whole lot of use out of this one pack, and it also came with this glue here. Now I'm taking this red nail polish from Trend. I've been using red for the past few months, but the one I've been wearing for the last few months was this red one from Astor, and this new one that I'm about to try out today is a little bit lighter. So I'm just going ahead and I'm going to be polishing the nails with this polish. To polish the nails, I'm holding the nail at the extreme tip and I'm going to be polishing it towards the cuticle area of the nail. So I'm using this piece of cardboard as my, my tray for resting my nails on. And I'm going ahead and I'm putting on a light coat of polish on the nails at first, and then I'm laying them gently on the cardboard. And you want to be very patient when you're placing down the nails so that you will not have them flip over on the other side and get smudged. After polishing all 10 of the fingernails, I'm going to be doing a second coat on them, and I'm starting with the nail that I polished first. And as you guys see right here, it's very important that you apply the second coat in the same order that you applied the first coat, so that even if the nail should fall or anything, it would not be smudged, because it would already be pre-dried before you do the second coat. So the thing about these nails is that they don't have the half moon circle like the regular ones. The nails that we use when we're doing like a full set with acrylic or with gel or whatever would normally have a thinner layer that is attached to your natural nail. So that thinner layer where you'd put the glue is normally separated by a slight C. This one doesn't have that. It is in one thickness from the cuticle area of the nails till the tips of the nails. And the thing with this technique is that you can have nails polished like days before, weeks before, even months before. I generally polish them at least a day before I'm going to be applying them. But on one occasion, I have polished it in the same day, maybe 4 to 5 hours before I was about to apply them, to ensure that they're properly dried. And it doesn't matter if you use an expensive polish or a cheaper polish, it really doesn't matter. So the pink set of nails right here, I use a cheap polish for this one, and it does have way less sheen than the more expensive ones, but that's the only drawback to using this polish. Now it's time for the magic. So I'm taking this glue, which I also bought on Amazon. I've never used the glue that came in the pack. For some reason, I just always been using this glue here in a bottle. They also have another one in this little bottle here that you guys are seeing right now on the screen. and I interchange between these two, but I prefer using the one with the brush because it's a lot easier to apply it to my nails. But if you get one in the bottle like this and it's easy for you to squeeze the bottle, it's perfectly fine. And I'm going ahead and I'm adding 3 to 5 drops of glue depending on the size of the nails. If your nails are a whole lot smaller, you may need to do maybe 2 to 4 drops. It all depends on the amount that is necessary for your nails. You don't want to just sweep on a thin amount of glue to the nails because that will not hold it in place, and if you put too much, it will just squeeze out to the sides on your cuticle and also mess up the polished nail. So you just want to add a good amount that it holds the nails in place and not too much that it gives you trouble when you're applying it to your nails. I gently place the nail on my natural nail and I position it and make sure that it's straight before I start to press it in. And you want to ensure that you go ahead and press it as hard as you possibly can to ensure that it's nice and firm in place. And when you're pressing it on, you might have some glue squeezing out the sides of it. That is completely normal. You just go ahead right away with your orange root stick and remove that as you go along. And make sure that the sides of the nails are not sticking up and that they're as flat and fastened to the natural nails as much as possible. So now that I've applied the nails, I'm going ahead with my nipper and I'm using that to cut them to the length that I want. I normally cut them a little bit longer than I want them so that I have room for filing. Now that they're cut, I'm taking my emery board and I'm going to be filing them. And this step is very important when filing because remember, you already polished the nails and you do not want to ruin your polish when you're filing them. So you want to ensure that you're holding the emery board in a right angle position or an obtuse angle position. You do not want to make an acute angle with the nail because then you'll be filing the top of the nail while you're shaping the nail, and that will cause the tip of your polish to be removed. So you want to ensure that you do not file on top of the nail at all while you're doing your filing. And that's pretty much what you need to focus on when you're shaping the nails. I like to shape my nails round or scoval because I think they look a bit more natural that way. So I'm just going ahead and making them in a nice rounded shape. But you guys can go ahead and shape them in whatever way you choose to shape them. After shaping the nails, I wash my hands to remove all the dust. Now I'm taking this Essie top coat and I'm going ahead and applying that to my nails. And this thing dries so quickly. The last thing I do is that I take some olive oil, or you can use cuticle oil, it doesn't really matter, and I just apply it around my cuticle, and I sometimes brush it also over the nail because it also shields the nail and prevents it from smudging. But yeah, it wouldn't smudge because these are completely dry. But yeah, I just like to do that. And that is the finished look. Now you can go ahead and enjoy 1 month worth of beautiful manicured nails. And at last, your manicure can last as long as your pedicure. So isn't that lovely? Yes, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you found it helpful. And if you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as a notification bell. That way you will not miss any of my weekly uploads. I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video.